Hello, hello, happy Friday. My name is Sylvie Patrick, and tonight I'm going to talk about recovery for runners. So, if you followed us along this week, you noticed that on Monday we addressed preparation to running. And you're going to see that there is very similar movement when we're trying to prepare for the action of running or when we're trying to recover. Now, if you're new to running, you know that sometimes you can also get injury by overuse and lack of recovery. One common one will be a shin splint or maybe the runner's knee. So we're going to address those because the major muscle involved in running are the calf, the quads muscle, the hamstring behind the legs, the glutes and the hip complex, and finally the T-spine that we're not sometimes addressing because they are involved in that motion of our arms. So let's start with our power plate move tonight. And I have a few tools here that you can use. I got my pulse because I really love the massage gun and I will show you how to use it. I got my dual sphere, that's for rolling, and this is vibrating as well. But at home, if you do not have those tools, you can find a hard cylinder like a thermal or a rolling pin. And then every power plate comes with a strap. If you do not have a power plate at home and want to follow us on the floor, you can use a belt. All right, are we ready? I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite calf stretch exercise, sorry. And for that, I'm going to turn my power plates on. And with that first calf stretch, I'm going to use my foot against the power plate. And again, that vibration will enhance the stretch. You can do that against the wall as well, but doing it on the power plate enhance that stretch and help me to recover faster. So I'm going to hold here for about 15-20 seconds. Breathe, relax. And then we're going to switch to the other foot. So again, I place my heel on the floor, and you can see here that I flex my foot to be able to catch the ball of the foot against the power plate. And here the vibration travels along the legs. So I really feel that vibration as I'm creating that tension with the stretch. And we breathe here, staying for about 20 seconds. Breathe, and then we're going to go to our active stretch. So I'm going to be on the edge here, and I'm going to use my own body weight to be able to stretch here by placing that heel down and then bending the opposite knee. You can see here I'm using the wall for balance. If you have a machine like a Pro 5 at home, you can use the handle. Good. And then I'm switching to the other foot. So now bending my right foot, and I'm going to place myself here so you have a better view. And the drill here is really to focus on driving that heel towards the ground. And I'm using my own body weight now to do the stretch, to enhance that stretch. And we hold here, breathing normally. And I really feel now that stretch along the legs. Good, perfect. Next stretch is using the wall, and I've done that one in another video. And this is to place my foot right here on the power plate and then driving my knee here, keeping the heel of the foot on the platform and driving my knee over the toe towards the wall. And I repeat this motion for about 10 times. And then I'm going to switch to the other legs. So just to show you a little bit better, I'm going to orient myself like that. So I got my foot just about, like about that width from the wall. Then I'm gonna lean forward, reaching that knee towards the wall. So you're gonna be facing the wall. I'm showing you here so it's better for the visual. But my knee would drive over my toe in direction of the wall. Keep the heel in contact with the floor if you're doing it against the floor, or on the power plate if you're using your power plate for that stretch. I'm going to do a couple of moves here. Good. The last calf stretch that I'm going to do is more like a PNF stretch. So what does it stand for? Proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. Just imagine, a very complicated word for something quite simple. Look, I'm going to be again having my feet flexed towards my chest, heel in contact with the power plate. I am using the strap, but if you're doing that one on the floor, use the belt. And then I'm going to hinge at the hip, and I'm going to pull, using the strap, pull the toes towards your chest. Inhale, exhale. And now I'm going to push my foot against the strap. Inhale, exhale. Again, pulling now. And you alternate that pull and push for about 10 reps. Breathing here, always a good idea. And keeping that leg straight and a good hinge in the hip. So I like to use the vibration here for the recovery because it's going to, improve that blood circulation as well, helping my body to remove the metabolic waste I have built up during the run. So I got an extra benefit using the vibration. And let's switch legs. Again, I got the strap right behind the ball of my foot. And this stretch is pretty intense because I am using the strap to really pull that foot towards my chest and then push against the strap. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to repeat, alternating between that pull and push for about 5 more times here. Good for the flexibility of my ankle, and that's what we used it for the movement preparation as well. And last one. Good. We're going to move on to the quads, okay? So the quad stretch. And for that, you can, of course, be on the power plate and then bringing here your heel, maintaining with your hand your heel to your buttock right here. And then a slight bend in the opposite knee. Remember that vibration travel all along your body, so you're really here getting the benefits as well. And I hold for about 20 to 30 seconds. And then switch legs. So again, here I'm holding, because it's not a balance exercise, and I'm holding against the wall. Keep that chest up, really feeling the stretch into the front of the legs. Good. I want to show you another option to do it laying down, having my quads massaged and using the strap to enhance that stretch. If I was on the floor, it would look like this. So I grab my toes into the strap, and then I bring the strap right here over my shoulder, and I maintain here the stretch. So let's do it on the power plate. So I'm placing my quads here, and then I'm going to pull the strap comfortable. I want you to stay comfortable on that one. just to maintain that deep quad stretch. Breathe and relax, and then I switch legs. So again, if I was on the floor, I would just place my foot right here into the handle, and then again do the strap above my head. Here I'm going to place my quads on the power plate. You can be on your elbow or on your hand. Breathe. Got about 10 more seconds here. Nice, and relax. Good. So another quad stretch that you can do is by kneeling on the platform. And we can do a little bit more active if we have a roll underneath, or you can use a rolling pin. It's just to bring, again, now we're standing and elongating that leg back using the roller, or just placing my knee on the platform. So I'm going to do this one. I'm right here. We addressing the hip now, and I'm tucking my pelvis under. So super important that you're doing that first before bringing that chest up and bringing that hip forward. So I tuck my pelvis under and then maintain here. Breathe. So it is also a quad stretch, but we now addressing the hip as well. Hold it here. It feels so good, especially if you spent the week sitting at your desk as well, right? So you don't have to be a runner necessarily to do those stretch. They're really great as well if you have been sitting. All right, next, I'm switching legs. First, I tuck my pelvis under, and now maintain my chest up, and breathe. So the beauty of having the vibration here is that it enhances the end result of that stretch, and I don't have to spend so much time. Vibration is traveling along that muscle that is elongated and emphasizes the end result. Good. All right, so we have done the calf, we have done the quad. It is time to address the hamstring. So I'm going to show you again 3 hamstring stretch. And the first and basic one is standing. And it's to place my heel right here and make sure that you're hinging at the hip. So I'm using the strap here just to make sure that you're in the right position by placing it here between my hip bone. And I try to pinch the strap here. So boom, right there. You do not have to go lower than that. Keeping that leg straight, you're really feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. So you can do that one on the floor as well with the belt. The importance here is to feel that you're hinging at the hip. And switch legs. So again, my leg is extended. Place the belt here, put a little bit of pressure here between my hip bone, and I can really feel that this is where I'm hinging. Keep that foot flex and hold. Of course, after you run, it is always good to rehydrate and then load back on carb and protein. And doing your stretches is feeling good as well. All right, good. We can do also sitting down here. So look, I'm going to have my quads right here, and I'm going to place here the strap behind the ball of my foot, and against here, maintain. And so now I'm getting all the massage and the vibration behind. And lean forward. Nice. It feels really good. and relax. So I'm going this way now. So again, just having my hamstring in contact with the power plate is great. I can massage it, and then I keep this leg extended, and then tall here, hinge at the hip. Maintain flexion. So this was my seated hamstring stretch. And then one that I really like as well is just using a roller, or in this case, my little dual sphere. And I'm going to address really the top of that hamstring by just going right in front of my sit bone and doing a little massage here. You can do that one from a chair because your dual sphere has vibration. So you will benefit from the vibration if you do not do it on the power plate. You just need to select the appropriate level of vibration. And then I'm switching to that second leg. So it's almost in here, I'm massaging another muscle that is attached to that sit bone and your femur. That is more that adductor magnus, we call it. Good. Moving now to my glutes. So in this one, I'm going to be sitting on the power plate, and I'm going to cross my leg and just bringing my left hand. So here I've crossed my right leg over my left leg. I'm going to bring my left arm here and just maintain here that rotation. So I can feel the stretch right here. You can, if you feel too much vibration here, lean slightly to that glutes and maintain. So I'm getting the massage here on that, like that upper gene pocket, I call it, which is your mid glutes. And that feels really good right here. And then I switch legs. So again, those stretch great for runner, great for so many sports involving impact. Good. And then right here. That last one I want to show you for the glutes and the hip is, of course, your figure 4. So a lot of you don't have necessarily the hip flexibility to bring both legs like this. So you know what? I'm going to show you an option where you can keep like that and just open that legs. So you sit on the plate and just open this leg and then lean forward. So even if this leg doesn't go back, you still get the benefits. Good. I'm switching legs. And I really like to do that 90-90 motion on the floor. So just being right here, collapse your knee on one side, and then bring it to the other side. So look, I do this one massaging my T-spine. So I'm going to have my mat from my power plate, and then I'm going to place it in that T-spine area, which I told you is between my cervical and my lumbar. So it's right where my shoulder blades are. And then massaging that T-spine, I'm going to rotate my knee one side and then the other. And then I'm going to stay here, round my back, open my chest, That feels really divine. You can hear my voice. So remember, this area in the back is important for the motion of our arms. I'm going to show you that last one using the dual sphere because it has that little groove for my spine, so I really like it. I usually choose here the level 2. You got 4 levels to that one. And look, I'm going to place it right in my mid back, lean on the floor. I'm going to move my microphone and then lift my hip off the floor, and you can see here that I'm just rolling, and the 2 spheres are addressing the muscle that are right in that medial part of your scapula, of your shoulder blade, and that is a really great release. That's it for me and this Friday. I hope you had a beautiful week, and I see you next week for more routine. And check our app, our new PowerPlate app, to get great idea to do some workout and also education on how to use our target vibration device.